someone, ever fallen in love with someone, ever fallen in love with someone you shouldn't fall in love with. Ever fall in love with someone, ever fallen in love with someone, ever fallen in love with someone you shouldn't fall in love with. I fall in love with. Ever fall in love with someone you shouldn't fall in love with.
Dudley, 1978. The mating season. And in Miss Titley's little nest, she is dreaming sweet dreams.
To live, white lace and promises, a kiss for luck.
Dave Trebleco is dreaming too.
The days are getting longer.
That's okay if the nighties stay shorter. It's early yet. Come back to bed.
I've made you a cup of tea.
Oh, coffee's my drink. Can't stand tea.
There's so much we've got to find out about each other. What side of the bed do you like best?
The middle.
Yeah, we'll need a bigger bed.
I just bought this bed. You said last night it hadn't been properly tested yet.
Well, this one won't be wasted. I don't suppose there'll always just be the two of us.
What? You mean 3 in a bed?
No, kids. We couldn't bring a family up in this place.
Is that the time? I'd better be moving.
But I thought you said, well, I thought you were staying for breakfast.
No, I'd better nip home and get a shave before school.
Well, you can use my little razor.
Don't mar the magic, Munchkin.
Ah, breakfast. Where's my bacon sandwich?
Hey, done you no bacon? Done you healthy stuff instead?
This bowl's dirty.
No, that's your helping. Muesli. You ain't getting any younger, Mr. Elder, and you ain't getting no thinner neither. And you ain't got no one who cares enough to tell you. Except me.
Janet. Oh. Headmaster. What? Okay, everyone, gather round. Come on. I'm sorry to disturb you, but this is an emergency. We're getting a snap inspection tomorrow. And to make it worse, they're sending us Mrs. Robbins. Nurse, all these kids, send them home. They're in quarantine till further notice.
Our worst thugs and monsters.
Correct. And Gordon, no more English lessons today. You and your classes are on litter duty. Dave, graffiti squad, all the names are on your schedules. Right, meeting closed. And enjoy your dinners while you can.
Dave?
What's up? I'm starving.
I was thinking about this weekend. I thought you'd come over on Saturday.
Saturday? No. I always go to the match with the lads.
All right, then. Sunday I'll cook you a nice roast dinner.
Play for the pub team Sunday morning, and then after, we're in training in the pub.
But after last night, I thought, when am I going to see you?
I'll give you a ring in a week or so. Come on, the chips will all be gone.
Did you want me, Mr. Holder?
Miss Thing, would you say I was fat?
Fat? No, certainly not. Bloated, maybe. Podgy, yes. But not fat.
Friend of mine was saying I ought to get into shape. You're an expert on that kind of stuff. Could you do anything with me?
You want me to lick you into shape, is that what you're asking?
Well, I suppose so, in a way.
Under the flab, I can find what's hard. But you'll have to put yourself completely in my hands.
I don't want to waste your time.
Oh, there's plenty worse physical wrecks than you on the staff of this school, Mr. Holder. Here, why don't we have a PE class for the teachers as well as the kids?
He's a bit like a monster, doesn't he?
If I don't make a good impression on this school inspector, I'm finished as a teacher.
Teacher? Ain't no job for a real man.
All I'm asking is for you and Wayne to learn a couple of questions and rehearse the right answers.
I'm not helping you join the establishment. I'm a rebel.
Oh, come on, it's my career.
Career? Nancy boys and Ponces have careers. Job's always been good enough for me.
What job? You haven't worked in years.
'Cause why I'm on strike, ain't we? I ain't scabbing for nobody. Except when I gets the impetus I go.
The Grimley curse.
Darren, be as rotten as you like in class for the rest of the year. Just be nice for one day.
No.
You am like me, ain't you, Darren? Following in your old man's footsteps, ain't you, son?
All right, you talked me into it.
Okay, Gromit, inform command module, the buzzard has landed.
This evening, Mr. Holder, we'll do a run. Start with the legs, you see, and work our way up. If you get stiff, I'll finish off with the rub down.
That'll be greatly appreciated, Miss Thing. She's here, isn't she? This is indeed an unexpected pleasure for the school, Mrs. Robbins.
Unexpected? Oh, come on. I bet there wasn't a scrap of work done here yesterday. You'd be too busy scrubbing the graffiti off the walls and sending the awkward squad home on compulsory sick leave. Who is that?
That? Well, it's Mr. Grimley, our student teacher.
Is it indeed? Right, well, I think we'll start with him. Might as well get the worst over with straight away.
So, let's just listen to that section of the poem once again. When all the wind doth blow, and coughing drowns the parson's saw, and birds sit brooding in the snow, and Marian's nose looks red and raw, while greasy Joan doth keel the pot. What is Shakespeare telling us here? Is the parson sawing logs in church? Yes? Darren?
Oh no, sir. The word saw in this instance means a wise saying.
Good. And Marian's nose is red and raw because... Wayne?
Yes, Wayne, tell us. Why is Marian's nose red and raw?
She's on the crazy powder, ain't she? That cocaine stuff.
Wayne.
Dead obvious, innit? All about drugs, that poem. Marian's nose is knackered. And that greasy Joan, she's on the pot, it says so.
Thank you, Wayne.
All them other birds out in the snow, out their heads, ain't they?
I think we need to explore Shakespeare's intentions afresh. You may all go to your next lesson.
Not enough rehearsal, I fancy. Oh dear, Mr. Grimley. Where do I start? Well, it'll just have to keep. I'm staying at the Dudley Quarter Town. Come and see me this evening and we'll discuss your shortcomings and your future in teaching, if any. I just thought, you know, after you stayed the other night, well, I just thought we were starting something special.
We've both had a bit too much, haven't we? These things happen. Not that I'm complaining. There's no reason why we can't have fun together, now and again. Anyway, moustache.
Geraldine, what am I going to do? That Mrs. Robbins, she's gunning for me. She's a terrible woman.
There are no terrible women, Gordon. Some women may have been hardened, perhaps by what they've suffered under terrible men. Any more of that sunshine, and you'll be singing higher than the Bee Gees. Well done, Miss Titley. Keep a firm grip on their attention, and their hearts and minds soon follow. Send him right up. Mr. Grimley, come in.
Mrs. Robbins, I know I made a total cock-up of me English lesson, but...
That's good.
Pardon?
If you didn't know, you'd be past helping. Anyway, there are worse things than a young man's cock-up. Now, it's Gordon, isn't it? You know, Gordon, when I first laid eyes on you in school this morning, gave me quite a shock. The spitting image of my husband when he was your age. The spectacles, the poppy fat, the vulnerability, the fresh, unspoilt bloom of youth.
Well,
I think you've got potential, Gordon. And you can get a glowing report in my inspection if you do well in the practical.
How do you mean, Mrs. Robbins? The practical?
We're a hands-on profession, or we're nothing. Are you a graduate, Gordon?
No.
We must put that right. Why don't you make yourself comfortable? Take your specs off. Let me help you. Why, Gordon, without your glasses on, you're beautiful.
Well, you look very nice too, Mrs. Robbins, without any glasses on.
Tell me, do you know how to make love?
Oh, yes. I've read several books.
Making love, Gordon, it's the exact opposite of learning how to fly. First you go solo, then you need an instructor.
Oh, no, Mrs. Robbins, it wouldn't be right. What would Mr. Robbins think?
Forget Mr. Robbins, I dumped him years ago. No, you may have your way with me, Gordon. I'm a free woman.
Oh, but I'm not. Free, I mean. No, I love another, and we're deeply in love, and I'm saving myself for her.
Well, who is she?
Miss Titley. I mean, Geraldine, at the school.
Miss Titley. I've seen her in action. She knows how to handle the male gender. A woman after my own heart. Is this a limp excuse, Gordon? Are you lying to me?
Oh, no, Mrs. Robbins.
Mr. Robbins lied to me. He betrayed and deceived me, and I crushed him, Gordon, as I will crush you if I find you've deceived me. Around like a bad smell. Wherever I go, you're there.
It's because I've got this terrible problem. You see... Oh, my God, here comes Mrs. Robbins. This is nothing personal. I'm not doing this for enjoyment.
Oh, Gordon!
Oh.
How dare you? I'm disgusted.
I had to do it. Listen, Mrs. Robbins tried to seduce me last night.
Oh, God.
It's true. She lured me to her hotel bedroom and tried to have her way with me. I only got out of it because I told her you and I were madly in love. If she finds out it's not true...
Okay, I'll go along with it. It'll be a hoot. I can't get over Mrs. Robbins actually fancying you.
Well, that part's understandable enough, I suppose.
Anyway, if it's all in the cause of saving your skin, I don't mind pretending to be passionately in love with you. Oh, here she comes. I beg your pardon, Mrs. Robbins. I didn't see you there. I don't know what came over me.
Don't apologise, Miss Titley. There's no need to explain. Passion and I were not always total strangers.
Oh, that was fairly painless. Gordon? Gordon? Gordon?
Gordon getting off with Miss Titley.
Her tongue with that far down his throat looked like he had a ball on the back of his neck.
Is this a fantasy, Gromit? I understood your brother was a sexual innocent.
He is. Nearest thing he's had to a sexual experience is collecting a jam jar full of frog spawn.
Well, I'm telling you, Miss Titley, her's collecting him.
Gentlemen, on with your work.
I'm in the middle of a class. What do you want?
There's a silly rumour going round about you and Gordon Grimley snogging in the corridor. I didn't believe a word of it.
Why not? Gordon's young, vibrant, passionate, and practically in mint condition.
Oh, come on, don't tell me you fancy him.
Well, it's none of your business if I do. Like you said, we're just friends. No claims on each other. Excuse me.
Falling in love.
I'm starting a Keep Fit class for the staff. Have I mentioned that?
About 4 times, by my reckoning. Relax, Mr. Holder. The inspection's over. You won't come out too badly in my report. Well, I shall be on my way.
And let me see you to your car.
All headmasters say that to me. They like to make sure I've really gone. Just one moment. I'd like a word with that young man. I'll say goodbye, Mr. Grimley. Ships that pass in the night. Sometimes they ram each other. Call what you and I had a near miss. Goodbye, Miss Titley. I hope you'll both be very happy.
Oh, we'll do our best.
You're a very lucky young man.
Oh, no.
Mind if I sit with you, Gordon?
Please do. But, well, now that Mrs. Robbins has gone, you don't have to keep up the pretence.
Oh, it's been fun. No hardship, believe me.
This is to warm you wrinklies up proper. I don't want you pulling a muscle, Mr. Holder. Especially if it doesn't belong to you.
Don't fail to do your stuff with a little power and a puff. Keep young and beautiful.
Right, Gordon, follow that.
Come on, Gordon. Let's do it together.
What? You mean both of us? At the same time? Together? Oh, I don't know.
Well, I do.
Take care of all those jobs.
Oh, God, this is fun. Like bouncing on a bed. Whoops.
I heard you was took poorly. I heard you had a funny turn.
It was nothing, really. The only thing wrong with me is blisters from going jogging.
Oh, I heard about that and all. Chasing that Miss Thing round the houses.
I only want to get in shape.
You'll do yourself a mischief. Her's far too young for you.
It's not her I want to get in shape for. It's you. You fancy getting in here with me?
Thought she'd never ask.
You've saved my career today, Geraldine.
Oh, it was a pleasure, Gordon. Oh, no, isn't that Mrs. Robbins' car over there?
Oh, my God.
No problem. Oh, no. It's not her car at all. Silly me. This is getting to be a habit. Well, good night. Any more women chasing you that you want to discourage? Will you know where I live?
Yes, I do.
Where'd you get them?
I bought them at the flower shop.
Yeah, I'm an idle sod. It's not 10 minutes walk to the cemetery. There's always bags of flowers lying about down there.
Dad, I'm not a grave robber.
Yeah, I'm a ponce. Suppose you're going to give 'em to some slag hoping her'll drop 'em for you.
She is not a slag, Dad. She's a wonderful woman.
They all am. Make you spend money on 'em before they'll drop 'em for you. And if you ain't got no money, they don't want to know.
You're just bitter. You've turned into a misogynistic chauvinist.
Don't you swear at me. I'm just trying to give you a father's guidance. Go on, learn the hard way. Slags, a lot of them. Don't even clean the house no more.
Oh, it's you. You might wait to be invited to come in.
What are you doing on Sunday morning?
Why ask? Even if I'm free, which I'm not saying I am, you're playing football, or has the game suddenly been called off or something?
No, the game's on and I'm playing. I just thought you might fancy coming to watch. Some of the other guys' steady girlfriends do.
Oh, do they?
And I thought maybe we could come back here for the rest of the day.
Oh, Dave, that would be nice.
About a week ago, but
Miss Robbins.
Gordon, this is well met. What's wrong? You look miserable.
No, everything's fine. Fine. You don't live round here, do you?
No, I'm just calling on Miss Titley to lend her this invaluable book, Karate for Career Girls. It'll do wonders for a classroom technique. Well, nice to see you.
No, you can't go in. I mean, she's not there. No, she's gone jogging.
Oh, not to worry. Give her this, would you? So, Mr. Grimley, Miss Titley's jogging. Horizontal jogging, I would imagine. So, you and she are deeply in love and you're saving yourself for her? Well, it looks, Mr. Grimley, as though she's not saving herself for you.
No, her and Mr. Treblecoe, they're just good friends.
I warned you, Mr. Grimley, what would happen if I found you'd lied. Open your textbook, page 17, and there you'll be able to follow what I'm about to do.
Welcome to the Whale Tappers and Shunters Social Club. Some good turns for you tonight. Before I bring them on, a couple of months ago I had a request from some of our younger members who wanted us to have punk rock in the club. So I wrote to the mayor of Punk and asked him to send us some. Now he didn't reply. So we had a petition then from some of the members who wanted me to boot the Sex Pistols. But I was told that if we boot them, there might be problems with bad language and bad behaviour. However, I am still trying to get them. Like the other turns who come here, they will have to get used to it.
Who needs them, eh? Who needs them?
So, as his dreams of love were shattered, Gordon followed in Dad's footsteps, the Grimley curse still going strong.
Irish waiter sat in the Piccadilly Hotel in Manchester, and the head waiter said, wine for table number 10, and he went, oh. We saw this Irish fellow crossing the road, he got knocked down. The woman said, there's a zebra crossing higher up. He said, he hope it had better luck than I've just had.